Welcome and welcome back to the channel. My name is Anakin, and we're about to be getting into another tarot reading for today. Let's get into it. Without further ado, without further ado, I'd like to go into the tarot cards and ask them, what are you doing with yourself today? We have the Five of Cups in reversed. One moment. Okay. Okay, so I pulled the Five of Cups in reverse. That's your first card. Okay. So you've lost something. Well, Five of Cups is a card of loss, but it can go one of two ways. It can be interpreted one of two ways. I feel like you've lost something, and now you are returning to whatever the joy is in your life. Now, hold on. Let me pull some more cards to see which. That's exactly what it is. Okay, so there's two meanings behind the Five of Cups in reverse. So it can mean that you're suffering an insurmountable loss or what feels like an insurmountable obstacle. And that's the lower end of the spectrum. Now, the higher end of the spectrum, what I think this Five of Cups represents here is you are returning to the sun, the beauty, the joy that you once experienced, the amazing opportunities. Okay. The sun. Five of Cups in reverse. Okay, what else? Six of Cups in reverse. Judgment upright. So what feels like a minor setback is actually a major upgrade. What feels like minor losses were actually the last remnants of the past clearing themselves out so that you could charge forth into the future without any inhibitions. The sun is shining on you now as you walk gallantly, as you stride into your new season. The Judgment card upright signifies to me that even though you might have made some bad decisions, small decisions along the way, overall, your direction has been correct. Okay? So if you failed once, if you failed twice, if you lost one time, or you lost two times, or three, or four, or five, or eight, it's okay. You've been heading in the right direction. And even now, you're going towards that which you desire completely. Okay? I feel like you're a little bit nervous about what's happening to you. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right, so overall message is you got to find a mentor. But let's go into the story behind that. So you're nervous. You're walking into a new season. You're purging out the remnants of the last one. And the reality around you just it doesn't look like it's going to work, but it's going to. Okay? If things don't look like they're going to work out, if it's like, what's going to fall? I need something to fall into place. It's like, something has to change. I'm like, what do I need to do? It's going to work. It's going to come. Queen of Swords upright. You've planned well, and you've used strategy, you've used logic correctly, okay? The plans you set out at the beginning of your journey are what you needed and what you're using, okay? Stick to the script, stick to the plans. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Swords upright is telling me that there's some thoughts going on in your mind of impatience, maybe frustration, maybe you want it, maybe you haven't had it in a long time. You've been asking for it over and over and over again, and you haven't gotten it every time you've asked for it. And so now you're at this point where you know you can manifest it based on logical reason. You have the tools, you have the capabilities. But you've done it so many times now that you almost like, you want to believe in it, but there's this sensation in your body that's holding you back because of how many times you've done it without success. And it's not that you haven't succeeded, it's just that you've needed to learn lessons along the way. Okay, and so that was part of it. You like, let's say you want to be a business owner, and so you have to start 5 or 6 businesses and they all fail, and so you start the 7th one and it's a major success. The next one, you're right there. You're right on the edge of like, the next one is the one. Like, you're right there. The Hierophant. And you are getting in your own way based on the past, okay? And so the Hierophant is coming in and saying, hey, this is the inner guru manifested outside of yourself as a mentor. Maybe sign up for a course, take a class, listen, learn from something, okay? Now, the Hierophant isn't necessarily as much of a mentor as the Hermit. The Hierophant could mean that you are the mentor, okay? Like, I was just talking about it the other day. Alter egos. Developing an alter ego so that you can conquer a season without the inhibitions of the past. Maybe the Hierophant here is saying that Spirit is wanting you to create an alter ego for yourself. Another version of you who does all of the things that you want to do. Who's capable of achieving the things that you want to achieve. Okay? Let's look at that. Hierophant, upright. Tell me more about that, Spirit. Exactly. King on a hill. Seven of Wands, upright. This is an action taker. So I feel like this is you, okay? The Hierophant is you. The Guru is coming out yet again. But this is requiring... you're facing setbacks. You're facing setbacks. It's not setbacks per se, but it is like these sticks are up and they're attacking this guy. You got these like annoyances around you that you're having to defend yourself against. And so you're here sitting on your throne, and here are the annoyances: impatience, overthinking within yourself, okay? But these could also be manifested outside of you. So you have people around you who are tempting you with overthinking, who are tempting you with impatience, who are goading you, who are sharing with you ideas of, oh, it might not work out. Oh, you might want to stick to the safe route. Oh, you might want to go get a plan B, or you might want to have something safe, safety net, right? This is goading you to turn back. Now, this is poor leadership, okay? These are temptations around you. And so this is why the Hierophant is coming out. Judgment is also coming out. And these are signifiers of what you're doing is correct. The path that you're on is right. Even if people around you are very convincing logically, or they have logical arguments, they have emotional arguments, it makes sense to you. Listen, you've already made the right decision. You've already made, like, whatever you've chosen to do, continue doing it. Okay, that's all I got to say there. That's all I got to say there. Exactly. In fact, fast action. Quick. Go, 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 go. Okay? Get it going. Get it rolling. Get momentum going in that direction, because that's going to take it away from this King of Wands and these poor leadership energies around you who are guiding you in the wrong direction. Okay? It's not good. It's bad. It ain't good. It's bad that they're guiding you in the wrong. You got to guide yourself. Only you can guide yourself, okay? If you're not on your plan, you're going to be on somebody else's plan. And you may not know whose plan you're on, okay? So you got to make a plan for yourself. And I think that's what you're doing here, okay? You've already planned it out. You have the plan in your mind. Get it on paper and make it happen, okay? And keep yourself on it, because the thing is, you have these past paradigms, okay? These energies, you can call them entities, you can call them whatever you want to call them, clinging onto you and holding you back into the past. And that's in order for you to successfully move away from those things, to cut those things off for good, because you can cut them off, but then if you start doing the same stuff and having the impatience and being goaded by your external reality, they'll just come right back on, right? So cutting them off isn't enough. You have to cut them off and then move on, draw a line in the sand and walk away. And that's what it takes. Okay? And so what does that look like? Is that difficult? No, it's not difficult, right? It's easy to do. It's easy not to do. It's easy to go left. It's easy to go right. It's just a decision. And just because you made the decision to go left 40,000 times doesn't mean making the decision to go right is any different. There's no sunk cost. That's a fallacy. And what sunk cost fallacy is just because you invested 40,000 times one way, I mean, you're only losing more if you invest another time. Why not go right? Right? Why not go the other direction? Too much concern with sexual matters, the rabbit. What does that mean? Who am I talking to? Who am I talking to? Okay, so I don't think that means that you're like a sex addict or anything. I think that means Spirit is wanting you to take that sexual energy within you and transmute it, bring it up the spine, and use it for this process that you're enduring right now, okay? Sorrow over a loss, wraith. Now, this is a very positive looking card, okay? It's a beautiful looking card. It looks beautiful. But it's a sorrow. Looks beautiful, sorrow. Too much concern with sexual matters. Schmexual matters. Period of frustration. Lessons to be learned. Okay, maybe like sexual frustration. Sorrow over a loss. If you're feeling frustrated, channel that energy into creative projects. Okay, the sacral chakra is directly connected to the third eye. And when you use your creativity and you transmute that sexual energy into creation, the creation that you make is beautiful. Like, it's incredible. All right? Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. Delays are over. Sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. Change the way that you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness. A temporary pause in the action. Okay. So what does that mean? Delays are over. Okay, so they want you to take action towards what you believe in, okay? But there's also this feeling of frustration. So you're not developing yourself to get rich quick or anything like that. You're developing wealth. And so what that looks like is developing the self, becoming better yourself, becoming better, meditating more, going to the gym, going outside, having better habits and routines that serve you, taking care of your body, taking care of your sleep, taking care of your nutrition, becoming more wealthy in these ways, because and not even just survival, right? Which is like food, water, hygiene, relationship, stuff like that, but also in business and in creativity. Start developing routines, rituals, and habits around writing and journaling and painting and art and making videos and doing whatever you do, okay? Because that is going to give you a foundation to stand on, all right? And then it will also, the foundation for you to stand on, for you to channel that energy into, okay? And it says, a significant life experience. And so what is that? Because it's leading to delays are over. So what is that life experience? Okay. Well, it looks good. It looks good. 8 of Cups in reverse, which to me is a more accentuated 5 of Cups in reverse. 5 of Cups in reverse is like, there's been a loss, there's been losses, and now we're recuperating. 8 of Cups in reverse is like, there's been a retreat, not a loss, a retreat, And now there's a return after a lesson and an emotion has been felt through and learned. So I feel like there's definitely something that you have conquered. This could have already happened to you. Let me see what this life event is going to be here. A two-faced friend. Money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Okay, so there's going to be two things that sort of happen. Loss of relationship coming from knowledge rather than, I don't think this is going to be like real betrayal. I think this is going to be you learn about something that goes against what you believe in that this person does. And so walking away, I don't even know if it's just walking away. I think there's two events separately happening. You're going to find out about that, and there's also going to be some sort of inheritance, money, windfall, okay? Good advice from a wise person, all right? Triumph over troubles and obstacles. So whatever you're going through right now, don't worry about it. If you've just lost, if you just tried something new and it didn't work out, don't worry about it. Continue moving forward. Keep moving forward, okay? That's the way to go. Now we have Garuda, protector of the serpent race. Raise your eyes to a bird in flight to connect to the divine. Raise your eyes to a bird in flight to connect to the divine. What does that mean? A bird in flight. Raise your eyes to a bird in flight to connect to the divine. But then Jesus said, if you say, oh, heaven is where the birds are, then the birds will be in heaven before you. Protector of the serpent race, raise your eyes to a bird in flight to connect to the divine. A bird in flight, completely free. Surrendered to the wind. What does that mean? Woo! Bird in flight, baby. You're free like a bird. You're flying like a bird. That's what it means. Raise your eyes to a bird in flight to connect to the divine. You are flying free like a bird. You are coming out of some sort of tumultuous turmoil, some sort of loss. Water has fallen. The water has fallen. I just knocked over my water bottle onto the floor. Water has fallen all over the floor. I deplore that the water has fallen all over the floor. And now we must sit and take our score. What's more? The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, a beautiful card, a new opportunity, a new month, a spooky season, a beautiful, beautiful blessing from the divine for this collective, whoever I am talking to today. Beautiful, beautiful. You lost. It's okay. Get back on your feet. Get up. Get back to it. We got it. Everything's going to be okay. All right? Let's go. You got this. All right. Any other messages for the collective that you want them to know today? Spirit, boundaries and air. Use logical reasoning to develop clear boundaries. Okay? Use logical reasoning to develop. That means that have a rules of engagement. I talk about this sometimes, but rules of engagement means how do you want people to engage with you? Let them know straight away, okay? And set the tone. Say, hey, you know what? I like it when people, in order to conduct business with me, I only do business with people who show up on time, right? So you set a boundary and you use logical reasoning and your reasoning behind that is because people who show up on time are more inclined to do it more often, and that's better for business or whatever. That's just an example, but use logical reasoning, okay? Ratna Dakini, the yellow Buddha family of the South. Replace pride by knowing that separateness is an illusion. Separateness is an illusion. Separateness is an illusion. Yeah, don't get caught up in the illusion. Okay, don't get caught up in the separateness. Yeah, you can walk away, and you can be angry and frustrated, and you can be happy and kind and fortunate, and you can be everything with everyone. And know that it is an illusion, okay? Know that it is a game and you're just playing it. We're just having fun. Ace of Cups again. Look at that. This is a new opportunity, guys. This is a new becoming. You're on your way. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And you're like, no longer is there going to be frustration, impatience, overthinking, poor leadership, losses. Like, that is what you're flying up and over. Beautiful. Broken bridge. Yeah, you're breaking that bridge. You're no longer on that journey. Cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, and kindness to others. This is who you are. Okay? Dependable, protective, chivalrous, and humorous. Be courageous. Anything life gives can be an inspiration. Be courageous. You can do this. You've got this. Okay? I feel inclined to just tell you, you've got this. Teamwork makes the dream work, okay? You've got this. Your guides are helping you. Everyone's helping you. Everyone wants you to succeed. Okay, Raccoon, take your mask off. It's time to take the mask off and be who you truly are. Claim your power. Claim your power. It's yours to take. All right, let's go. All right, that's going to be it for today. Final 3 days of September, I'm going to be doing free Reiki sessions with the purchase of a private reading until the end of September. That's what I'm doing. And then I'm doing another round of mentorships in October. So if you'd like to sign up for that, please send me an email down below. Have a wonderful rest of your day, week, month, year, whatever you are, night. Bye-bye. Love you.